Wow. We're over here. Hello. Hang on, where's Stream Cafe background? Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Dallas. Welcome. Hang on, I'm in top chat for some reason. Also, finally, the chat behind me is slightly bigger. Check it out.
We're innovating.
Although it's cut off a little bit for some reason. God damn it. Why is it cut off slightly? Whatever. Don't worry about it. Listen, I've been having chat issues lately. I've been trying to fix my chat so it's a bit more readable on stream. But now a new issue has occurred. Last stream a different issue occurred, and now this issue is occurring. We've just got issues occurring. Okay? Don't worry about it. Anyway, Chippy, who are you?
Hello, I'm Chips, also known as Chippities. You know, I didn't think up pronouns today.
Oh, damn it. Mag/mod?
You know, I guess mag/mod. It's like, it's a little bit easy. It's a bit easy, but
it's the first thing I saw.
I can be crunch brush.
Crunch brush. Crunch/brush.
I quite like the crunch brush.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna use the crunch brush.
Yeah.
And by crunch brush, it's just the pencil tool in Magma.
Yeah. It's nice and scrunchy. It gets your brain chillin'.
I think it's literally just doesn't have any anti-aliasing on it.
Yeah.
That's it. It just doesn't have anti-aliasing. That's what we mean by crunch.
Nice and scrunchy.
Also, I figured out that you can have pen pressure with this brush, which I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh yeah, I could turn it on.
I don't know. I don't know if it works as well with crunch brush.
It's like it's yeah. I'm gonna turn it
yeah.
off. I like a no pressure brush from time to time.
Sometimes this is what we do. I feel like I can make good squiggles with this brush.
Yeah. It's nice.
Anyways, we've Chippy, what are we doing today? Do you want to explain? Oh, I'm Nomia Vixie. My pronouns are they, she.
Did you say konnichiwa?
I don't remember. Konnichiwa!
Yeah!
Listen, I will never remember if I've said it or not. So if I say it multiple times in one stream, it's just more konnichiwa for you to enjoy.
Yeah, we're drawing on the same canvas today.
Yeah!
We're both artistes. Nomia mentioned that they've been going through a bit of an art block, and I was like, hey, let's just doodle and chat.
I actually did draw something yesterday. Because Cade, I told Cade to watch Never After, Dimension 20 Never After. I think I told him to watch it on stream. But yeah, I told him to watch Never After, and then they immediately made an OC. just right away. And so, and then I was like, oh, now I gotta think of my OC. And so I drew my OC. My Never After OC. This is him. I drew this yesterday.
Oh, cute!
His name is Benjamin Babbage. And he is the little boy who lives down the drain from Baba Black Sheep.
My god.
Cause yeah, for those who don't know, Never After is all based off fairy tales and nursery rhymes and such. And I thought it'd be funny if the whole story is kind of based off like Never After is kind of like the dark versions of fairy tales. Like people love to tell dark versions of fairy tales, so it's kind of based off that like the more dark versions of fairy tales you tell, the more like the fairy tale world becomes corrupted and horrific.
Oh, I like that.
So I thought it'd be funny if so many kids misheard Boy Who Lives Down the Lane as Boy Who Lives Down the Drain. That now a version of him lives in the Never After as a little urchin boy who lives in the gutters.
I think he's so cute. I love his big fluffy coat.
Yeah, his big fluffy coat. Because he has the bag of black wool. And also, I did some research on, like, the origins of Baba Black Sheep, and there's, like, apparently, like, controversy of, like, the origins of Baba Black Sheep. Like, is it about slave labor and black slaves picking cotton in the American South? It's like, no. It's not about that. Like, so many people have tried to, like, make this nursery rhyme, like, dark and edgy, like, oh, the secret meaning behind Baba Black Sheep, and it's like, all research indicates that it's just a song about a sheep.
Yeah, that makes a good point in that a lot of fairy tales are, like, actually, like, dark origins, because they're already dark, yeah. Like, they were basically tales to keep your kids from, like, running out into the woods and shit like that, because,
yes.
You know, back in the olden days, kids die a lot.
Yeah, Never After's great. Because, yeah, a lot of fairy tales are already horrifying, and then innocent fairy tales like to get retold as horrible fairy tales.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be cute to make a little boy. And he's 12. He's just a little guy. He's an artificer. Oh yeah, he's a D&D character, so he's an artificer with druid initiate. So he has some druid cantrips and stuff, but he is an artificer mostly, because I thought it'd be funny, because I was like, why is this little boy getting a bag of wool? Probably because he knits. He knits or crochets or makes wool. So yeah. I thought he would have little weavers, he'd have weaver's tools, and he used those to cast his little spells. Oh yeah, there's plenty of racist American songbook entries. You don't need to make new ones. You don't need to convert nursery rhymes into like, being racist. You've already got plenty to choose from.
It's so common that it is like a fair question to ask, but it's, you know.
Yeah, Baba Black Sheep ain't one of them. If you were looking for a racist fairy tale, Baba Black Sheep is just a song about a black sheep with wool that's black. And because yeah, black sheep are kind of rare, and so when you have a black sheep, the wool of said black sheep is very valuable because you can make darker clothes with it without having to spend a ton of money on dyes. That's it. That's what it's about. But yeah, I specifically gave him not a knitted coat, I gave him a sheepskin coat, because it's like, it's dark times in the Never After. So instead of getting just a bag of wool, he got like the sheepskin. The black sheep is dead. R.I.P. Black Sheep.
Rip legend.
Why does the end of my P look like a third E?
Rip Black Sheep.
Sheep. Anyway, Chippy, do you have anything you want to draw specifically today? Just want to doodle.
I'm not sure. I was just gonna be like, I'm just gonna do whatever comes to me.
Oh, you're drawing me. For some reason, I thought you were drawing yourself still, and I was like,
see,
wait a second.
This, and it's because if you look between us, right?
Yes.
There are elements of our designs that are mirrored, such as where our hair parts, our little hair accessories,
we're mirrored.
our earrings. You
Me
know,
too.
it's almost as
it's
if
almost
I
like we were designed by the same person.
It's like curious how that happens.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Chippy designed my outfit.
Yeah, it's like, Chippy, how do you draw Nomia so easy? It's like, I made Nomia. I carved them out in this very program.
That is true. That is true. Hang on, could I even bring it up? Our little doodle session? Here, we'll...
I have it if you don't have it.
No, I should have it. If I don't have it, then that's concerning for me. Yes, here it is. Oh, I just pasted it into the program.
It's huge.
I just pasted it right there. But yeah, this is our little brainstorm. Chippy designed it. Yes. You can see there are some differences. Mostly made for rigging reasons.
Yes.
And
you know, things that were not known at the time.
Yeah. The main thing that changed was originally it was going to be like a zip up thing.
Yeah.
Little pull strings. But then I realized that in order to make this transparent coat work, I need to have a waistband that cut it off, because it would have been really difficult. Basically, my coat is in 2 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it was just one solid part, like this design is, it would make Maxie's life incredibly difficult.
Yeah, so it's like when you see like transparent coats on VTubers and they are like a one solid thing, you'll also notice that they have one shape to it.
Yeah, it's one shape.
Meanwhile, Nomia's design, we specifically wanted to bring in that like kind of cupcake silhouette on the skirt and
we wanted the waist above. And with the poofy.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
I
added
also
this.
Just like our more secret design on here.
Oh yeah, there's just a secret design over here. Don't worry about this design over here.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Don't acknowledge this. Who knows what that could be? Anyways, let's put this in the corner. Also, you can see, one more thing I want to point out is you can see originally we were going to be more conservative, have a little blouse, and then we were like, no, Tibby. And Maxie was like, how big are Nomia's boobs? And I was like, they're right here. You can look right here. That's why there are all these arrows in a circle around my tits.
Yeah.
Also, the reason this logo isn't on my sleeve... Oh wait, no it is!
Wait, it is.
But it's not as detailed. I forget that I actually ended up putting it... Listen, the logo on this, I actually, like, forgot about it. It was a very last second thing. I can't believe I actually remembered. I thought I completely forgot about it. I guess I remembered last second to add this little logo on. Although I did forget about these. Fully forgot about those ones.
Like your little cloud designs.
Maybe one day yes, at some point, yes, I did also forget to make it cinched around here. Listen. Sometimes I just forget things. Some things I changed on purpose, like making a waistband and making this a button up. Some things I just forgot. Anyways. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Okay, I had to undo it. It replaced my original drawing. Okay. Do you wanna do little warm-ups and little challenges? Do you want to do you want a drawfee?
We could drawfee.
Let's drawfee. To make a new layer.
You know, I was watching the what was it? Oh, the Garfield stream.
100 Garfs.
While I was doing dishes, yeah.
Do you want a Garf?
I'm like, let's see if I remember how to Garf.
Make new layers. See if we can remember how to Garf.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Which side are you on? I always
have trouble finding the...
I'll be on this side.
This one's the new layer. Okay.
Okay. Garf.
So Garf is like...
I actually have a pretty good idea of what Garf looks like, so I kind of want you to go first.
Yeah. Well,
I know Garf.
I was watching today. So I'm like, he is fresh in my memory.
You've got a fresh Garf in there.
Although,
if you're watching the Drawfee one, that does have Julia's Garfs in there.
My god.
I just love the part where Jacob's like, you just watched us draw him 75 times. She's immediately like...
just like Julia though.
She just like, this is my favorite one.
I think his jowls are like big. I think that's an important part. See, now I'm doubting myself.
What was this Garf that she drew? It looks like this.
Yeah, for any
okay.
I'm remembering actually they're rounder because they kept being like, that's like a bear ear.
Oh no, I undid. I can't undo any further than this. I gotta manually erase this horrible cranium.
Also, like, sorry to anybody watching that now you can like see me like constantly like ghosting my lines before I make them.
I'm very fascinated by- I kind of don't want to draw my Garf until you finish. Because I have
ears.
I have a very good memory of Garth. I can draw Garth from memory real good. So I would just want to see your. I don't want to give you any hints.
His like ear tufties.
Yeah, the ear tufts were a point of contention in the trophy video.
Yeah. Well, he does have like inner ears too.
I will say, like, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, it's fucking damn it.
Everything about this is very wrong, but I do love it.
You know what? We all have to live. Oh, see, the thing you'll learn about art, right?
Yeah.
Here's like a real lesson from Chippities. You're gonna draw things very wrong, and that includes Garfield, and you're gonna have to live with that. Does his mouth actually go like this?
I'm gonna start drawing my Garf now because I feel like
I'm far enough into garfing.
Hang on, it's bigger and then smaller.
Why is like drawing it just like 2 lines down? It's so funny to me. Like, that's not what he looks like.
So the ears.
And then he has like a tummy.
The ears are like right next to each other, like this.
Oh.
And then he has this. And then this. And then he has the side.
You know, I was close.
I think I did the ears too small. But you know what? I'm not gonna redraw it. Does he have nipples? Those are human nipples! Cats don't have 2 nipples like that! That's not how cat nipples work!
Sure it is.
I almost never draw Garfield's body.
Right.
But the way you've drawn it, you've cut off a massive feature, which is his fucking massive feet.
Right.
I've also drawn him.
Feet.
I've drawn him leaning quite a bit. Is this a stance that Garfield?
I don't think our Garfs are that different. I don't think they're that different.
Your Garfield doesn't have a tail.
Well, listen, he was still a work in progress, and where's my... Oh, there I am. You know, it doesn't stick up. I know it doesn't stick up.
Does he have a belly button?
I feel like the belly button with the nipples makes him look like more naked than just the nipples.
It does. His ears are too small. These are too small. They gotta be bigger.
Yeah, his ears are like huge.
And they look like this. The clown music on stream is playing, by the way.
Of course it is.
That's better. That's a better Garf. I just got a notification on Steam that one of my dad's friends is playing Elden Ring. They're just like it's like, I don't even know who this person is. If you ask me who is that person in your Steam friends list, I'd be like, I don't know. It's someone my dad knows, I think. I think I played Team Fortress 2 with him once.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drawing? You drawing a cigarette? Garfield would never smoke.
Like, what? Do you know him personally?
I need to sneeze now. I'm fine.
Bless you.
Thank you. What's your obsession with everything smoking lately? Chippy, are you doing okay?
No, I just looked at him and I was like, he looks like he's like outside. He looks like a dad, like outside at the cookout, and then he walks away for a second, and then he never comes back.
My Garfield is saying maybe... this to your Garfield.
Well, maybe this Garfield is your Garfield's shadow self. You ever think of that?
I kind of want to...
Yeah.
Hang on, how do... I just wanted to have rim lighting. Oh no, I have to do it all in one thing, otherwise it gets...
Yeah.
This is the one-line challenge.
It is.
I'm going to make some poignant erasing also. Actually, wait.
Yeah, I think that's how they do it.
These eyelids always make it look absolutely horrifying. If you really just put too much shading on the eyelids.
What do you think Garfield's Arcana would be?
The tower.
It gives me kinda... It gives me hermit vibes.
I feel like that's John.
Mm-hmm.
Garfield feels like the tower.
Garfield just lives in catastrophe.
Oh no, maybe that's John. Okay, maybe if Garfield's the hermit, maybe John is the tower.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for lighting my cigarette.
You're welcome. John is the fool and the dog is Odie. No, John's not the fool. The fool is the starting of a great adventure. The fool is stupid, but he's optimistic and has hope. John does not have optimistic. People always say like, "Oh, you're the fool," because that sounds like an insult. But the fool is not actually an insulting card to be.
The fool's a very joyful card. It's like you're starting something new. Just be careful. Like, watch out for the cliff, dude.
Yeah,
the dog
watch
is
out
warning
for
you.
watch out for that cliff. No, I think John is probably the tower. Absolute terror, destruction. Odie could be the fool.
Odie could be the fool. Odie has that like youthful energy to them.
Youthful.
John is like, I don't think John has started anything new in his life in many years. He seems like midlife crisis core.
Yeah, which is very the tower. Midlife crisis is very tower coded. Who's the fucking nurse? The nurse. The nurse that has lips like this.
See, I'm not up to speed on the Garfin lore.
This is her. And she has a little nurse hat. Liz, thank you. Yeah, she looks like this. And she's like John's love interest. This is a perfect depiction of Liz. John, I require lasagna. And then there's Normal. Who is Normal? Normal's just basically a smaller Garfield.
Normal is the lovers.
Hang on. Can I? There we go.
More. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
This is Normal. Yeah, Normal's non-binary. Does he have big eyebrows? Normal is more joyful.
Normal is the world after being shipped to Abu Dhabi. What the fuck is happening in the
Garfield war? Yeah, no, there is a part where Garfield gets upset with Normal, and so he just puts him in a post box and ships him to Abu Dhabi. Yeah, that's Normal. Well, this is a good Garf. You're doing a good Garf, Chippy.
This is a good Garf. I'm about to make some changes.
Oh no, he's... oh no, that's ominous. Eyelashes. Oh. That makes more sense. I didn't think Normal had eyebrows, but you said that so confidently that I was like, yeah, sure. I'll draw eyebrows on Normal. Yeah, this is my Normal. This is my Normal.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so cute.
It's like your Normal has filled me with so much joy that I forgot what I was gonna do with this It's so hard to find the new layer function.
It is a bit tricky.
It's a little bit SSX tricky.
I want to get rid of this Liz. She's ruining my vibe.
She's really like... She has an oppressive aura about her.
I'm not a fan of this Liz. Also, I love how every time you hover over a tool, it tells you what it's about. It's like, thank you so much.
Right. It even has like a picture. And, like,
yeah, it has a little demonstration. Should I color my Garf? I have to deselect. Should I color my Garf? This is Pikachu! That's Pikachu!
Wait, no, this is Garfield.
Don't make his mouth red!
No, it's really hard for me to tell what color I'm on this.
It was concerning for a moment.
No.
What about the bird that says slurs? Do you remember the bird that says... Remember the bird that says slurs! I'm talking about Pokemon.
We all have one.
I'm talking about Pokemon now. There's the bird that says slurs.
Oh,
it looks like...
That's Chatot. It's shaped like a little musical now.
Yeah, it looks like... It has... It's the bird that says slurs. That's what I know it by. It just looks like this. This is not Chatot. Here, get ready for the speech bubble for Chatot. Everyone get ready for the speech.
Nomia. Nomia.
No, I'm just gonna censor it. What's your favorite slur, Chippy? Come on!
What kind of slur did I agree to?
I asked the same question to Mama on the rat stream. Let's just put... What's a slur that I can say? I can say dyke. That's one I can say.
You know, dyke's a good one.
Some people think queer is a slur. I disagree, but okay.
It's very wrong.
Bad opinion, I guess. This is a bundle of sticks. It's a faggot. I can say faggot.
Nomia.
What? Fine, I'll take it away. Although a tiny bird saying faggot is extremely funny to me.
I'm like, somebody taught their parrot to say that.
Someone, oh my god, if anyone has a video of a parrot saying faggot, please send it to me.
Stop.
Imagine if you walked into someone's house and they had a parrot. You just said, "Oh hi, cute little parrot," and just called you. Parrot. Yeah, the parrot has impeccable gaydar, and is a hate crimer. It's like I don't think that bird can say that. Although there are some gay birds. There's the gay penguins. Remember?
Oh, I love the gay penguins.
Gay penguins. I have respect for the gay penguins. Wait, I should have the bird's mouth open. That makes more sense. So it can be saying the slurs.
You are so dedicated.
I just think it's a really good. I think it's a really great. Parents should call people TERFs. Oh yeah, that's not a slur. True. I would love. Didn't Elon Musk tweet that cis was a slur?
Yeah. And it'll actually like get you like a temporary like freeze if you say it.
That's stupid.
It's stupid. I hate being here.
My fucking earbuds are low battery. Why? I think I actually need to replace my earbuds. I think the batteries are like dying. They're not recharging as long as they used to. But I've had these for years. I don't want to replace them. Don't mind me getting really small.
Oh, there they go. Goodbye, Nomia.
Also, if you can hear like a rumbling in the background of my audio, that's my heater. I will not turn it off. It is cold.
And if you start to hear a wind tunnel in the background, it's because I turned my air conditioner on.
It's because Chippy is skydiving right now.
Yes. I'm always out there.
I want to see if I can remember Chatot's colors, because I know it's got a black head to look like a musical note, and I think a yellow beak. Hey Chippy, why do you think they removed the microphone function from the Nintendo Switch? Why do you think they might have done that?
Because it never actually worked when I called my Nintendog's name.
That is true, it never fucking worked.
It never fucking worked.
Is the body blue and the wing green, or is it the other way around?
You have to look into your heart.
My heart is telling me green body, blue wing. That's too dark. That looks right. It doesn't look as detailed as it should. This is a good tableau, I think.
Yeah. Are we warmed up?
I think we're warmed up. There's actually something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Hang on, can you make folders on this?
I don't think so.
Arrange layers, assign layer to... Oh, I can give you one of my layers. Do you want my chat dot layer? Here, now you can have my... Yeah, you can make the chat dot say whatever you want. Also, I need to Google if I got the chat dot colors right.
Yeah,
I remember seeing...
I have the line art layer.
Yeah. Oh! I did not get the colors right. I'll fix the colors. It has a red beak.
It does?
Yeah, it has like a pinkish red beak. And like red eyelids too. But mostly it just, like in one of the images I'm seeing, it looks like angry. It's like, which is really cute. It also has a tail. It has a tail. I won't draw the line out because I've given you that now. But it looks like this. It has a tail like this, which I guess makes sense. Most birds do have tail feathers.
It's like a little metronome. That's cute.
Oh, it's a metronome. I thought all I could see was like a clock, like an arm of a clock. And I was like, why is that on there? No, it's a metronome. That makes a lot more sense. I do have to say, Chatot is a really cute concept for a Pokemon.
Oh, it's so cute.
It was ruined.
Yeah.
No, it has like, it also has a this. It has like a ruffle.
Yeah, he's a fancy little lad.
He's a fancy little lad, and then he does have green body, blue wing, I was right, but then he has like a yellow triangle. Here. I love birds. Chippy, what's your favorite bird?
Oh, well, it's actually part of my namesake. It's the black-capped chickadee. The chickadee!
There, I fixed Chatot.
They're very fat and cute.
I'm going to change the person. I was so busy on Chatot's colors, I didn't even notice the Chatot's character arc.
Yeah. You know, I'm really happy for them. You know, I wish them the best.
Do you want to draw our favorite birds?
Yes.
We'll just do bird drawing challenge.
Yeah.
Where we draw birds.
Just
draw. Oh, it's us! Also, I did point out before stream when I was drawing my little like greeting character on the first layer that you saw. And I was struggling with the fact that it's incredibly hard to draw my wing quickly in a way that doesn't look like a penis. You see that I have this wing, and it's really cute, right? And it kind of if I draw it safely like this, with like the 3 feathers, it looks really cool, right? However, if you draw it quickly in like a doodle format, it looks like this, which is a penis.
Yeah.
It's incredibly hard to make it not look like a penis. It's just a penis, is the thing.
This is a rendition of us when you bring up the bird that says slurs.
That's me. Hey, I only say slurs that I'm reclaiming, okay? I would never only reclaim slurs here. I'm not gonna say the amount of people who say slurs as a joke. Like, right. They just say slurs as like, haha, funny. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, no. Say this. If you want to say a slur, say the ones you can say. If you can't say any slurs, then shut up. It's not funny for you to say them.
Yeah, let's draw our favorite birds.
Yeah, let's draw our favorite birds. Bird time.
Let's escape the Garfield.
Let's escape. Yeah. Oh, I accidentally duplicated my chat colors.
Okay. And there.
Can we name these layers? I don't think we can.
I don't think so. Can I name my own? I can name my own layers.
Can you name your own layers? I can't name it. Oh, there they are! There we go. We can actually keep things organized.
A little organized.
We can try to keep things organized. Which one was this? Oh, this. Oh no! Oh no!
You can see the shape of him.
I'm in love with the shape of him.
I'm in love with the shape of Garf.
Oh yeah, and I did say hola so Maxie could understand the stream.
Yeah.
Where did my second exclamation point go? I drew the second exclamation point, didn't I?
I don't think you did.
I didn't? Wait, I thought I did. Wait, has it just been like that the whole time? I might have accidentally undid it or something. But yeah, even the wing I ended up settling on still kind of looks like a penis. It's just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's like it's at an impressive angle.
Yeah, I flipped the canvas. I'm gonna bring up reference for my favorite bird.
Yeah, I'm also gonna pull up some pictures.
I need to see him. He's so cute. Are the ones in Australia different? Hang on, I need to check if there's like a specific species of these. Because it's the one that I see just around. And I want to make sure I'm not drawing the wrong species of this bird. I'm also keeping it a secret because I want everyone to guess. See if you can guess which bird I'm drawing. God, they're so cute. They're so silly. They're just little guys.
I haven't drawn a bird in a minute, so I'm like, okay.
No, I'm gonna go a little passively too. I'm gonna try and sketch. You draw so big.
I know, it's let me shrink him.
I'm not calling you out for it. I'm saying that like I draw so tiny. I'm a very small drawer. I draw tiny little guys.
I don't always do it, but I do try to do the good thing of like, gosh, it's so hard to
moving your whole arm. It's a bit difficult for me to move my whole arm with my microphone on stream. It's a bit harder for me.
I also have my tablet in my lap, so it's also kind of hard for me to move around. I also don't wear a glove.
I have it on my desk, so my arm's like this, and then I have this is my arm, this is my pen, my tablet's like this. This is me.
Like a little silly.
This is me. I'm here. Hi. And then my screen is here, and then my microphone is right fucking here. So I'm like, and then I have an arm that goes off to the side. Clips onto my desk.
Over here.
So I'm working around my microphone a little bit.
Here's my position right now.
The edge of my desk is like right here, and I have to be sitting like right here to be able to reach any of my shit, so I don't really have a lot of arm maneuverability. I'm also cross-legged.
Oh my god.
It's because if I have my feet up, if I have my feet down, then all the blood falls to my feet, and then I can't feel my arms.
Yeah.
You're so
that's what
little.
I look like right now.
You're a little guy.
It's like not to scale. And then my tablet's like this.
Okay, hang on. You gotta.
Now I have to erase this.
I'm assuming you're drawing a chickadee.
Yes.
We're drawing similar shaped birds.
I truly think this is like the optimal shape for a bird.
Oh, truly. There is no better bird shape.
The thing about a chickadee is like it's all body and like no leg.
Yes.
It's gonna be on a little stick. I've decided.
I realized that in not drawing Lucy, I have started a war with her.
Uh-huh.
Listen, Lucy, I love you.
It's a countdown until she starts barking.
Listen, she's a bird-like creature.
Right. There's a lot of red tape when it comes to the nature of Lucy's being.
Is she a bird? Is she a bird-like creature? What is she? Nobody knows.
Nobody really knows.
The pattern on these wings is simply not gonna.
I don't even know.
Not gonna be able. I'm not gonna be able to draw this pattern.
You know, I don't even know if Lucy knows what she is.
Lucy is a creature of the great beyond and is in charge of all of us.
Right. And other like goats like kind of like this, really. They're always like kind of stanced up, and that's what I love about them.
My favorite birds are the ones that hop.
Yes.
If a bird hops,
I
love that bird.
Right. I love seeing like little sparrows and stuff. Like, those are hopping birds.
Do you want to guess what bird I'm drawing?
I don't know what bird that is. Because it's also it's a similar shape to my little guy. It's got a little more chest, a little definition to him.
I feel like gotta puff out a bit more like these.
And then his wings. It's kind of at an up angle, so he doesn't show a ton of wing in this.
And then I like teeth feeders. A lot of this bird is just, it's just, the thing is that a lot of the time I really struggle with drawing like fan art of like my favorite, of like idols, real people that I think are beautiful, because I can never draw them to a degree that I'm satisfied with, because I'm like, no, it's not exactly right, it's not capturing the beauty, and I'm feeling that right now. It's like, I can't draw it because it's too perfect.
I feel like also like drawing like real people in particular is really hard, because I like even fictional characters, I care a lot about capturing their likeness, that it's like even in my style they still look like the character. And it's like I feel like with like real ass people it's like that much harder.
I have drawn Min Yoongi I think twice. And both times I was unsatisfied.
I'm like, I highly doubt this has like a free to form, but I can still look. Okay, I can just make it bigger.
The shape of your bird is so good. I love him.
They're so
perfect.
Okay, how do I deselect from here?
You have to like go to selection tool and deselect from there.
Yeah. I'm so used to the conveniences.
I've been working out lately that through my art block, the best way for me to draw right now is like overdrawing and then carving out the shape.
Yeah, I love doing that.
That's why I'm using the eraser a lot. But right now, like smooth line art, cell shading, things like that, it ain't working for me.
I understand that. I stopped doing that like entirely a while ago.
Yes.
Just like even doing it like this is kind of like doing something to my brain.
Burb.
A burb.
So much of this bird is just it's all like the bird is all one color. So like I can't really draw like, oh, this is where this color goes, and it's not like, oh, these where these markings are. They're all very subtle, delicate little markings.
It's very cute though. I like him.
He's a little guy.
I think our birds would be friends.
They would. By the way, you said the name of this bird.
Is it a sparrow?
It is a sparrow.
Oh, I love them.
Specifically house sparrows are the ones we see a lot in Australia. They're an invasive species, haha. Anyway. But they're so cute. They're so cute.
I'm kind of avoiding adding his little cap because it's like it does go a bit over his eye.
I think I like the female sparrows.
Just to be safe.
I like the female sparrows the most because they're fluffier.
Yes.
The male sparrows are sleek. They're sleek, they're gorgeous, but the female sparrows, they've got like all their fluffy little feathers. Which is why it's a lot harder for me to draw it. Because there's no like, oh, this is where this marking is. Like the males have like dark spots around their eyes and underneath their mouths. But the females are just like, they're just grey. They just got like, they've got like light grey and their chests are kind of grey and floofy. And they've got like some little markings along here. But they're just so cute. And I love them because they're so polite. At least the ones that I know. That I know personally. The ones that I've seen in the wild, they're all just like, they'll just hop up around, they hang around cafes because Melbourne has a billion cafes. And they never like steal food. Like seagulls will steal food, you know?
Right.
And
seagulls
like,
are assholes.
But like sparrows will hang around people like kind of like pigeons do, but I feel like they're even less invasive than pigeons. Like pigeons will like go right up to you and be like, food? You got food? Sparrows will kind of just like perch around, kind of like they're just hanging around the edge, and like if you look at them, they're like, oh, I've been acknowledged. And like they kind of just wait for you to leave, and once you leave, then they'll kind of go like doo, 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 and they'll hop on over and be like, can I have this? Were you gonna have this? I'll have this if you don't want it. you could have it if you want it.
It's like they will wait for an answer.
Yeah.
Like some people we know.
like pigeons will also do the thing where if you give one pigeon a thing, all the pigeons go. But if you give a sparrow a thing, it'll be like, oh, thank you, sir. And it will like bring it, like it'll bring it. It's like sparrows will have like one little ambassador that hops over to the people and be like, hello, good sir. I was wondering, me and my friends were wondering, because we noticed that you have a little croissant there, and so we were thinking maybe we could have some. And then if you give them some croissant, and then you give them the croissant, and they're like, "Oh, joyous day!" And they hop back over to their friends. And they're like, "I got croissant."
They're such funny little creatures.
This is how they look at you. They look up and they're like, "Excuse me."
Like I've seen pictures of dogs that look like this.
This, I spent so much time on this bird, and then this is what I wanted to draw.
Like that's the essence.
Like this is the sparrow to others, and then this is what I see. I see a little guy who just goes, "Excuse me, excuse me, may I have just a little bit of croissant?"
Just a peach. It's okay, not low.
I just love them because they're so like if there's a lot of places with like that have pigeon problems will have like signs like don't feed the birds, and places where there are a lot of sparrows never have like a don't feed the sparrows policy, because it's just like you can feed them, they won't cause a disturbance.
They're just here to enjoy life, and sometimes enjoying life is a little piece of your croissant.
Just a little bit.
just a taste, and I got a little texture to you. You just need a little fluffing up.
I don't know, maybe sparrows in other places are different, but the ones that I've seen in Melbourne, they're always like this. This is how they are.
They're just like little eggs. How does this foot go?
I love Chippy drawing this beautiful chickadee. I drew a sketchy little sparrow, and now I'm drawing the essence of sparrow.
I think all birds are beautiful, even blue jays, which like blue jays like stole every apple off my apple tree as a kid.
The blue jays came into my house. They took my apples.
They took my apples.
This isn't right. This is a specific emotion that I'm going for here.
This is technically correct, but I don't like it, so I'm just gonna pretend it's on the other side, even though that's not how a bird would sit, but sometimes things that are wrong are better.
Yes.
Where's that? You do. See, I'm always looking for like the regular conveniences, like a clipping group or pixel lock, like anything. No, okay.
Maybe more down.
It's like when you do the eyes like that, it's like, it looks like you.
That's me.
That's your bird Sona.
Oh my god, my heater turned off and it's immediately so cold. I need to turn it back on.
No.
Ow. There we go. Okay, it's back. See, this heater is very good for heating up directly in front of it, but for some reason this heater just doesn't disperse the heat whatsoever. It doesn't make a room warm, it just makes the area immediately in front of it warm.
So sorry guys can hear that, but the neighbors are doing their motorcycles outside.
Oh. Oh, there it is. There we go. Please.
Please.
This is my favorite bird. I'm a fan of many birds, but there is something about sparrows that it brings me joy every time I see them.
They're delightful little things. I always like after a heavy rain, the next morning all the sparrows are just like hopping around in the grass and they're like,
yes.
Worms.
Is that you?
Yes,
are you
that's
an
a black
artiste?
capped chippities.
Oh. I'm thinking if they're any of my favorite Australian birds. What's my favorite Australian bird? There's a lot of Australian birds that are great. Let me just get a list of Australian birds. I feel like if I look through a list, I'll see the one that's like, yeah, that's mine. 700 species of bird. I know that I used to have a bird watching book. And I enjoyed looking at it specifically whenever I'd go to like more rural outbacky areas of Australia. I mean, kookaburras are iconic, but they do scream. Magpies. I feel like magpies can't be my favorite because that's Mama's favorite. cockatoos. I do love cockatoos. I like how they have yellow feathers on their head. They look like they have little mohawks.
Don't cockatoos also have like a little blushy cheeks?
That's cockatiels.
That's cockatiels, right?
But cockatoos kind of look like this. They look cool as shit. Seagulls are my favorite because they suck. Valid.
Very fair. You know, they have a lot of personality. Oh my god, I keep seeing videos
what the
of people.
I just got confetti.
Wait,
Magma just gave me confetti. Up? It said I did 150 brush strokes, so it gave me confetti. I mean, thank you.
Wow.
This is a cockatoo. They look like this. They're little shits. They like to start shit and not finish it. They start shit and then they leave. Have I ever told you about the time that I was at a cabin that had a lot of cockatoos, and it was like part of the cabin is like you get to feed the cockatoos. It's like a part of it. You feed the cockatoos. It's not like a please don't feed the birds thing. It's a please we want the cockatoos to come here and hang out.
Right.
And so I was feeding the cockatoos and we had to leave and we had a bunch of fruit in a bowl, and instead of throwing out the fruit, we were like, let's just give it to the cockatoos. We'll just have a little fruit party with the cockatoos. I should play Hateful Boyfriend Street that time. I should do that.
Oh my gosh.
I really should do that.
Game. Parts of it did not age well, but it's still really good. You might know the exact point I'm talking about.
Oh, Mary's a huge Hateful Boyfriend fan.
It's great.
But I had an apricot. I had a whole apricot. And I split it in half. And I took the pit out, obviously. And I was kind of like breaking off little bits of the apricot with my hands and giving it to the cockatoos. And as I was holding I was holding a half of the apricot in one hand, and I was like ripping off little bits with my other hand and feeding it to the cockatoos. And sneaky as ever, one of the cockatoos just goes around the edge and just grabs the entire half of an apricot out of my hand and then just flies away. Just leaves. Fully leaves. Just like, I was just giving little bits to everyone. There were like 20 cockatoos around me and I was giving little bits to everyone. They're all being so polite and nice and taking their time and their turns. And this one cockatoo's just like, that's mine, actually. That's mine, actually. Thank you so much. Oh, galahs. Galahs I love. I love galahs specifically because we always learnt about them in school. And I think we had a little play. We did a little play about birds. An educational play about birds. Mm-hmm. And I think I don't remember if I was the one dressed up as a galah or someone else was, and I just really loved it. But they're basically the same shape. Hang on. They're basically the same shape as a cockatoo, except color swapped. You know in Super Smash Bros. Where you pick a new character, and if you pick the same character as someone else, you have to be a different color. It's like that. Mm-hmm. Can I? Oh, I can. Can I change the hue? Oh, it changes as the same? Oh, hang on. No. Hang on. Can I move this to a new layer? Okay, there we go.
What other birds can I draw?
Okay, here we go. Oh wait, no, this doesn't work because it's inverted slightly. Okay, I'll erase it. But it's basically the same shape. But they've got a cool new paint job. But I just remember the kid who was dressed up like a galah looked so cool. Because they're like bright pink. It's like, I think one of the only birds that is like bright pink. And it's not like a red that kind of looks like a pink. No, they're like bright pink. Sometimes they can look a little orange in certain lights, but like they're like bright pink. They have,
oh my god.
Like,
I don't think I've ever seen one.
They have like hot pink
around the edges. At least not seen one and know its name.
And then they have like pale pink kind of here that turns into white feathers here. And they kind of crest up like that. Is what galahs look like. Oh, and they have white beaks.
When I was very, very young, we actually had like a whole-on parrot, and it wasn't our plan to have a parrot because it's like that's so much responsibility.
Oh, but so much.
It's so much. But it was like we had like family friends who were like moving somewhere, and they couldn't take her with them, I believe was the reasoning why we came into her care. And she was a beautiful Nande conure, like I'm drawing now. And her face was also just like this because you know, being a parrot who had to be put into a care of another person, she had a lot of anxiety.
Oh yes, parrots love to be stressed.
Yeah. And she loved to scream, but most of
all, as conures like, do.
One of my main memories of her is she wouldn't leave the cage a lot because, one, we had a cat. Like, we were not well equipped to take care of a bird. But also just because of her anxiety, it's like, you know, we didn't know where she would go, all this. And I think I accidentally just made like 3 new drawings. But so whenever Mom would try to vacuum that room that her cage was in, she would decide that was the perfect time to take a bath and try to electrocute my mother.
God damn it. Fun activities.
She liked fun activities. But whenever I see conures in general now, I'm like, oh, my sad little baby.
I hit another brush milestone.
We gave her the best life we could.
I'm getting really into coloring this galah.
He's looking great.
This is what galahs look like. I cannot express enough. They are bright pink. They are bright pink. They have little white mohawks and they have grey wings. Oh yeah, you told me there was an African grey at brunch recently. I missed it. I missed the parrot.
Oh, I love African greys.
It's just, I love how unique galahs are. I don't know if there are any like pink birds. Are there any pink birds other than galahs?
Flamingos.
Oh yeah, I guess flamingos, yeah.
I feel like there's another pink bird.
Oh, there's the fucking bird that broke Brennan on Game Changer. That was the roseate spoonbill.
Wait, hold on a second. I gotta see if I remember this. Because was it this? There was
Galah is also a derogatory Australian slang synonymous with fool, clown, or idiot. There's a pink robin?
Yeah, it's like bright pink.
It's in Australia too!
Oh, that's what it was. It was, so I didn't know this about cardinals until my friend said that, like, he encountered one. just like in the wild.
Encounter with a cardinal.
Cardinals, like when they molt, they go like bald.
Oh no!
Like, they just bald. If you look up bald cardinal, and sometimes they have like a single, like one last feather on the top of their heads, and it's like,
oh no!
It's like their little baby hair.
They look like Skeksis.
They're so funny.
That's a Skeksis. They're so silly.
They're so goofy. I'll try and draw a bald cardinal for the class right now.
I found a great image of one. Can I just? I weren't pasted onto the. Oh no, it's bringing up a whole. Don't dox me.
Please no.
Hang on.
They have orange beaks.
There we go. Look at this fucking guy. And he's being like strangled. He's being held like. Oop.
Yeah. He's getting a little rassled.
Yeah, he seems. No, he doesn't seem nonplussed. His feathers are sticking up. He's a bit concerned about the situation. But look how small it is! Unless this person has massive thumbs.
Oh yeah, they're itty bitty.
You're tiny little guys. You're drawing.
It's like, it looks like they're wearing like little suits.
Yeah, it looks like they're wearing a fancy little dress. Oh, I found one that just has a single feather.
Yeah, like that's his little baby hair.
Look at this guy! Just a single feather.
He looks like so upset about it too. He looks like a little old man.
What? What do you want? I'm just a little guy.
Get off my lawn.
I'm just a little guy. I got a feather. I like he has like little feathery eyelashes that have stayed though. Also, is this their ear? The little hole in their cheek? Is that their ear?
Their little ear holes.
Cardinal anatomy. Tell me about the bird.
Let me see if I can shrink this cardinal a little because I don't want to encroach on your little sparrow. Little sparrow doesn't need to go bald with him.
These diagrams of cardinals' anatomy is nowhere near detailed enough. It's like here's the head and the body. It's like no, that's not what I'm looking for. Tell me where the ear is.
There.
No, these are earrings that look like cardinals. The Northern Cardinal 10 fun facts. People getting tattoos of cardinals near their ears. No. I'm trying to see a cardinal's ear. I think that's its ear. I think the hole is the ear. I can't think of what else it would be. Oh, rosellas! Rosellas are a good Australian bird. They're basically like, you know how like rainbow parrots? They're like the Australian rainbow parrot.
Oh.
Then they're very colorful. They have like red bodies and blue wings. And they would hang out in trees that in a house that I used to live in.
Mm-hmm.
And they would just hang out in there, and they'd chill out.
Mm.
Yeah, the crimson rosella. There are different types of rosellas.
Stories. So I think the main like bird stories I have is like something about the robins in this area is like they really want to fly in front of your car.
Oh yeah.
They're very bold.
I mean, there was Have I ever told you that there used to be, on my dad's drive to work, there was a sparrow that was notorious with all the drivers in the area? It was named the Surfing Sparrow because it was like this big intersection. It was like this, and it went onto a freeway, and there was like 4 lanes on each of these, right? And there's this, and there's like grass over here and like some trees, and a single sparrow would just wait in this section and would wait for the lights to go red and then all the cars to park, and then it would hop on top of one of the cars. Like, it would just hop on the roof of the car, and then when the green lights go up, it would just sit on the top of the car as it drove up.
Oh my god, like my Uber's here.
And it just would just like have fun flying with these cars. It's surfing.
Oh, I love that. I also remembered that there was one morning that I woke up and I shit you not, I counted them. I'll have to find the pictures later. 12 fucking turkeys in my driveway.
What the fuck?
Like a flock of them. They fly, by the way.
That's so intense. I don't like that turkeys can fly. They feel like they're a kind of bird that shouldn't be able to fly.
Turkeys are scary. Like, if you see a turkey around here, it's like, you do not go near that thing. They are mean.
Turkey from memory.
Also huge. Oh yeah, shriveled up.
Angry.
So mad.
They look like this. And then they've got big feathers.
Yeah, they have a lot of hatred in their hearts.
And they're just wrinkly. I think we filled up this canvas. Should we move on to next topic?
Yeah. Nice bird talk. It was very pleasing.
Good bird talk. Good bird talk, everybody. Let's take a break. Let's stretch our hands, drink some water. Stretch your back. I also like your duck. I haven't mentioned your duck, but I like him.
Thank you. I like seeing ducks.
Ducks are a great little guy. I don't know why I went so hard with the galah coloring. I really just was like, this galah inspired me.
I'm like, why is this galah kind of serving?
Galahs are always serving. Also, you put an R at the end of a galah, which is extremely funny to me.
Galar.
It's literally spelled... Hang on, I'll put it down here.
It's spelled like galah with an H?
Yeah, galah.
Yeah. My brain's like, yeah, like in Pokemans.
Like in Pokemon. Oh yeah, Galar.
The Galar region. Galar. I don't know, I never played that gen.
The thing about that is that it's set in the UK, where it would also be pronounced like Galar. Because the UK and Australia do the same thing, where we don't pronounce the R's at the end of words. Alright. Let's all stretch. Well, next topic. Mary, Lil, Australian, what we got? Do you have any suggestions? And also, Chippy, we can think about it. So why is there a little phone call? Oh, we can start a voice call in Magma. I will not be doing that. No ASL! No ASL! I don't even know where the text chat is. I can't see it. I don't have a text chat. I just have voice call. I will not be doing that.
I mean, you started it.
I stopped it.
Going. I can
join.
Wait,
I tried to stop it.
It says I can join. We can hear me in double.
Stop it. How do I stop it? It's just started now?
Is it just forever?
I can't figure out how to turn it off. I guess it's just on.
I mean, it says your mic is muted, so...
Yeah, my mic is muted. Everything's muted. I guess we're just on a voice call now.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't talking to each other before.
No, we were not. I would never talk to Chippy.
We were just like, we just had like separate recordings that are going at the same time.
We
and
cannot
they just
hear
like
each other.
happened to align perfectly.
What are we feeling? What are we feeling? God, this is where my artblock is coming. Or it's just like, what do I want to draw? I don't fucking know. Leave me alone.
I kind of want to... My brain's telling me to draw Aluka, so I'm like, maybe we could do a little Hunter x Hunter page.
Hunter page? I can do that.
A little Hunter x Hunter page? It's been a minute.
I wonder
They're
who
on
I
the
will
thumbnail,
draw.
along with Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah.
You can't see him, but he's there.
I just used one of my one of my old sketches. The stream sketches.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Garfield's on there. Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club is on there. Oh no, I accidentally opened my thing. Okay, there we go. I stopped it. I wonder who I could possibly draw. Who would I draw? Nobody knows.
Yeah, definitely nobody related to the character I wanted to draw.
No.
No.
Also, I almost never followed this oval or this plus that I draw. Just started drawing. I never like follow it, but I can't.
Vibes.
But I can't draw without it. If I don't draw it, I can't do it. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm like, sometimes I feel like I draw better when I stopped using it.
The thing is, if I stop using it,
do.
I just have no starting point. And like, I will erase this as I go. But I need it to start.
A little. Maybe something like this. I have to like train myself to make her face a little bit smaller because she is baby.
Maybe I can have him looking over. But yeah, now I can erase this now that I've drawn the head. I just can't draw the head without it. I need it there for moral support. And now it can be gone. Need to draw
the
my
selection
little guy.
tool is in Magma it's so bad.
it's a struggle.
It's a little bit of a struggle. She can have a little kitty mouth.
Nya?
Little nya moment.
My favorite mouth to draw on my boy is this. Just kind of
a little.
Just.
She's got like big old bug eyes.
Yeah, she's moe. Togashi is married to the mangaka behind Sailor Moon after all.
Which is like... I'm like, yeah, every time like I remember that fact.
Speaking of Hunter
like
Hunter,
the
Togashi...
little, like...
Oh yes.
I was just gonna say, like, little, like, mini comics about them are, like, so
I know,
unhinged.
it's so cute. It's so cute, but also unhinged. They drew a comic of the birth of their child. And Togashi always draws himself as a little dog.
Yeah.
And Takuchi Nako draws herself as a little rabbit.
Oh.
But yeah, speaking of Hunter x Hunter, Togashi has recently been posting on Twitter little things, like little page numbers and little sketches.
Yeah.
He's making comics.
I still haven't caught up with the manga after my big binge.
I have to catch up at some point. Hisoka's going fucking crazy.
I just remember my friend like showing me a panel and like, oh yeah, it does get really verbose, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, because like during like the worst of Togashi's illness, he couldn't draw, but he could write. So a lot of that's why the Kimura arc is like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it was written. Like he would just like do like pencil sketches and like gestures and then big dialogue trees just explaining what was happening. Which is why there's so much narrator.
Yeah.
But also I obviously don't want to put any pressure on Togashi as if he cares about what I think.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Togashi is like a frequent viewer of this stream.
100%.
In which case, I'm like, yeah, love your work.
Love your work. But like, he's like gone on hiatus right as Karuto is becoming an important character again. Like, give me my boy.
You know, when he went on hiatus, he was like, "Oh man, Nomia Vikshi is gonna be like a little sad that she's not gonna see her boy yet."
I gotta see my boy.
You know, we all know. Also, I'm gonna turn on my AC because it's heating up again. But you know, we all know that he is specifically listening for your input.
And Togashi, I thank you for that.
Yeah. You know, he's a real one.
Karuto has really taught me a lot about kimonos. I know a lot about kimonos almost entirely because I needed to learn how to draw them for Karuto.
Yeah. I love looking back at my old art of like any character in a kimono and it's just like, that's the funeral style of doing the call.
Oh no.
Like, oopsie.
I have a tattoo of Karuto on my arm in a kimono, so now I always know which is the correct direction.
Yeah,
if I ever forget, I can look down.
Unsure. Get a little.
It's like if it's ever like, it's like, Nomia, I know you're not diagnosed. How do you know that you have autism? Do you want to see my documents on Google Docs about all my kimono research? Listen, I feel like I don't have one special interest. I feel like a lot of that's like a thing. It's like, I feel like with autistic people, you expect them to have like one special interest. With me, I will have one special interest that I will learn literally everything about it. I have multiple. Listen, I have multiple things that I know literally everything about. Karuto, Luna, BTS, kimono now because of Karuto.
His face is a little silly, but I'm like, you know, she's a little silly.
She's a silly little guy. Also with kimono, I never draw the angle right. It's always slightly wrong. And I also always do this, where for some reason my brain can't draw the neck in any position other than behind the end of the chin. Like, I can't just draw it like that. I have to draw it the wrong way and then fix it later. I don't know why. Like, I could have just drawn the neck starting from here, but it doesn't look right when I do it like that. I have to do it the wrong way first.
Nah, I like the other one better.
Oh, there's Lucy.
Little faces. It's gonna be like, I'm just like really bad at like picking up manga, even though I want to read it, but I did go on that like day-long Demon Slayer binge after me and my friend finished watching the anime to where it is right now. It's also like the thing about picking up Demon Slayer, like where the anime is right now, is like you have like one like it's not even an arc, it's like 3 chapters total of just like training, and then it's like you get to a point where like, well, now I can't stop because everything is happening, and every time I was like, okay, surely this will be like a good stopping point, and I'm like, well, I have to know what happens.
Yes. I know Mama really likes Demon Slayer. I stopped watching it because I just stopped watching anime for a while. I don't know why. Sometimes I go through phases where I watch a lot of anime, and sometimes I just stop for reasons unknown to me.
I feel this. I mean, I literally only watch anime with this like one friend these days.
Maybe so after, like, we finish Island, after we finish Island, we should start watching Precure.
Oh my god. There's so much Precure. I found out, so like one of the first animes that we were watching together was, we wanted to watch vtuber.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't I'm sorry, vtuber. I was not aware of your game. Why are there so many?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like you have so many animes. I'm also realizing I need to like scruff off her hair a little more.
Oh yeah, she's scruffy.
She's a little
scruffy guy.
Little ragamuffin.
Every time I draw Alika's hair, this is how I draw Alika's hair, is I draw a short haircut, and then I draw a medium haircut, and then I draw a long haircut.
Yeah, it's like, you have to like think about it in the same way that you're drawing like a tiered skirt.
Yes.
Get little flips. Something like that.
Trying to see if I can remember Carlito's like canon colors off by heart, because I almost never draw him in his like canon outfit. I'm always drawing him in like funny little I always draw him in like funny little kimonos that I like to design myself. Because if you didn't know, I got obsessed with kimonos for a while.
You also did like a lot of like modern AU art back in the day.
It's not modern AU, it's aged up AU.
Oh, yeah.
Where's my little figure of Carlito? Where is he? Oh no, my figure is of his 99 design. Carlito, my son. Kaltzaldic. Right. Right, it's a white obi. For some reason I always think the obi is red. But it's white. Also, yes, in my learning all about kimonos, I did learn like the names for fucking everything. Because I'm annoying! Although I don't remember what this part is called. I'm forgetting what that's called right now.
Oh, yeah. It's like, with what I know of kimonos, I always find it kind of funny when people try to like make it like a super sexy and like a like a, you know, the boobs are out, the deep V. And I'm like,
no, there are so many layers to these things.
The charm of it is like, hold on, I have to draw this.
It basically makes you feel like you're wrapped in a bunch of towels.
Yeah, but it's also like, it's specifically, the beauty of it is this spot, right?
Yeah,
like you have the ear, it's the back of the neck. There, it's a terrible back of the head, but you guys get it.
But yeah, there's also specific underwear you wear with the kimono that's basically just another kimono under your kimono.
Yeah.
And then there's like decorative ones of these. Like, hang on, I'll color it in so you can see what I'm talking about. Like this thing that goes under the collar.
Yes.
There are decorative ones of those. There are some kimonos that have like one of these like built in. Like it's all about the layering. I forget that Kalatos doesn't actually come down like here. It's not like two kimonos laid on top of each other. This is just the juban. Juban is what it's called? Hang on, I don't want to misinform the people.
You're not gonna spread misinformation on the internet.
No. Yeah, juban. I'm right. I'm right.
You know your stuff.
But yeah, so he's just wearing a red juban, which is cute. But yeah, the juban is basically like kimono underwear. It's basically just a kimono that you wear under your kimono to keep the... It's basically just one of those that's like easy to clean. So you wear the easy to clean thing on your skin, touching your body, so that, and then the hard to clean thing doesn't touch your body and doesn't get smelly and gross.
Right.
I feel like this is a thing people don't realize about historical fashion a lot of the time, is that people had like two dresses, but it wasn't that their dresses smelled bad or like weren't washed. It was that they would wear garments to protect the dresses underneath the dresses.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot
you'd have a
more
bunch of cheap undergarments.
Yeah, there's like a lot more to underwear historically than just like modern underwear.
Can I also say,
like, even like a lot of like modern clothes, it's like people are like, oh, you know, this like bodycon dress, it like bunches up, it does this or that, and I'm like, girl, you gotta wear a slip under it.
Yeah. Can I say my thing that I hate the most in the world? Stop putting corsets on your bare skin! Stop doing that! I swear to God, if I see one more person get ready with me and you wear a funny little fantasy outfit and you put on your fucking corset on your bare skin, you're going to ruin the corset! You're going to ruin the corset and you're going to hurt yourself! You're going to fucking hurt yourself! And you're going to... Not only are you going to hurt yourself, you're going to ruin the corset because it's going to get all sweaty and gross and it's really hard to wash!
Yes.
Okay, I need to get that out of my system, I'm sorry. I've been holding onto that for a while. Stop wearing corsets on your bare skin, guys. Simply stop.
You know, we have we've definitely spoken about this before, but we have a lot of opinions about corsets and corset misconceptions.
It's like I saw a TikTok of someone who was like getting ready to wear, like they made like a beautiful ball gown. It was like a huge beautiful ball gown, like it was like a cosplay or for a Ren Fair or something. And they're like, get ready with me. They started putting it on and the first thing they do, put a corset on their bare fucking skin. Don't do that. And then they tight lace the corset on their bare skin.
God. And like also it's like, you know, a good corset, they can run kind of pricey. So it's like, you know, wouldn't you want to take care of that?
Right. Corsets are expensive. Take care of it. And if you're gonna wear a corset on your bare skin, which you shouldn't, don't, for the love of God, don't tie-slate it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Simply don't do that.
And it's like, it's also like, it's not supposed to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like, it's not
all the people
like,
complaining
like
about how
movies.
uncomfortable corsets are. It's because you're wearing
and
them
they've
wrong,
never actually worn them.
Dumbass.
Curious that.
It's like, oh no, the corsets are like squishing my organs. It shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be doing that.
I just love all the people like, how did people wear these all the time? I can't breathe. It's because they didn't wear them that tight. Yeah. Corsets weren't made for making your waist smaller.
It's to support your bust and your back.
I feel like people think that corsets are just for making your waist smaller. Like, people figured out that they could make your waist smaller later. Because they were just like, oh, if you just lace it up tight, it makes your waist look small. That's fun.
That's fun.
but it's not the purpose of the corset. The purpose of the corset is to support your boobs because they're heavy, and to support your back because you're bending over in the fields all day harvesting your crops.
It's basically like giving a buff to your core, because that's like what's supporting a lot of your like chest and upper back. But people with like larger chests often have problems with their core. Not as like talked about as like problems with your back, and it's like you should do your core exercises.
It's the same principle. It's like, have you ever wondered why kimonos, men wear their obis so much lower than women do? You ever wonder about this? You ever think about this?
Ever think about it?
It's because they go right under the boobs to support the boobs. They hold up the boobs so that your back and your body isn't holding up the weight of the boobs, but the dress is. That's why it's like that. That's why obis are so stiff.
I'm gonna add a little color to her.
Also, the reason that we don't wear corsets anymore and have instead moved to bras is because men wanted to sell bras, and so they started a smear campaign that said that corsets were bad for your health when they are not.
Right.
If you ever want to know why something is the way it is, look to where the money is. Who made money off of the thing being that way?
I mean, it's the same thing that happened with, like, you know, sorry, I'm thinking about colors. With, like, pink is for girl and blue is for boy. It's like, you know, that was a marketing thing.
It was also a Hitler thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you know, people have motives.
It's like, pink used to be a strong, powerful color, and that's why it was associated with boys, and blue is like a soft, demure color, so that was girls. And so Hitler decided to use a pink triangle to mark gay men in World War II. Yep. And this is true, and that's why, and so men didn't want to be associated with being gay. It was all straight men being like, I'm not gay. I'm not fucking gay, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, marketer wanted women to smoke, so he hired models to join women's lib marches to smoke, so it'd be associated with empowerment. Yep.
Yep.
You always gotta look for where the money is. Who makes money off of things being this way?
So it's not usually the people making things better.
I'm realizing that part of getting over artblock for me right now is coloring. I don't know why.
I feel like I haven't colored in ages.
Something about coloring stuff is helping me.
Maybe just a little bit lighter so I can see my liner. Yeah, I haven't colored in a long time because I don't think you were here for this conversation, but I've been the main thing I've been working on outside of my commissions is I'm running an RP for my friends next month.
Yes.
Actually, like very, very, very soon. And the thing that we do for this particular one, I run it with 2 other friends, is that we make little chibi assets of everybody's characters. And the way we do that is we collab. So usually one of us will do the liner and one of us will do the color. In the past years, I was the one doing the colors. But today, this time around, we're like, what if I did the liner? And like my hand problems aren't as bad as they used to be. But that also means I've drawn over 20 line arts of these little chibis, and I'm like, I just want to color. Can somebody draw a coloring page for me? I don't want to draw anymore. I just want to paint something. I don't remember what it was like to paint something.
What is painting like?
What is painting
I can hardly
like?
remember. Since the war.
I can hardly remember since the war. When will my paintbrush come back from the war?
Yeah, something about like scribbly, kind of paintery painting over the line art and kind of carving out a drawing is helping.
Yeah, it's fun. I've also been doing, you know, not now obviously because I have to work on other things, but I've been doing a style where I just like start straight off from like the shapes and then I'll like carve out features.
I've tried doing that before. I've tried doing that before. It just, my brain doesn't work that way. I gotta outline the shapes first.
Yeah.
Like, even if I was to start drawing shapes, I would start drawing them like that and then color them in.
Yeah, yeah. A little bigger. There we go. I miss Clip Studio Paint. The other thing about this is that it doesn't have... So when I'm drawing skin, I'll like take the base skin tone and then I will literally just like take the... I'll go to the color sliders and I'll just like turn the saturation up just a bit to get like the undertone. Blushy.
I also, one thing that I have to train myself out of doing is just like using the same colors for everything.
Yeah.
Cause like I have my Nomia Vixie colors. Sometimes I'll just be like, I don't have to color pick anything, I just have all these rainbow colors right here, and I'll just use those, which means that I never pick colors and then all my drawings end up looking the same and boring. So I need to start like using the fucking color wheel. Manually picking all my colors.
Yeah, sometimes I have a problem where I'm like I don't actually reference my colors for like my OCs and stuff like enough. So it's like they look different every single time I draw them. I've actually never really tried coloring that much in this, so I'm like trying to figure out what I'm doing.
I'm doing like my old school coloring. Oh, I hit 600 strokes. It gives me confetti every time.
It has not given me like a single achievement.
You don't get any. You don't get any confetti.
I don't.
What's this program have against Chippy? Why can't Chippy have confetti?
It's because I keep complaining about its features. Like, I promise I like magma, I'm just spoiled.
We get spoiled by Clipsy, okay?
Like, I miss her, I miss the asset store.
God, the asset store.
I love downloading new brushes, and then
not using them.
The same tool I always use.
You know it, baby.
But, I love
downloading the fish.
I mean, you know, that was a great find.
It was a great fish. I love that fish. Sometimes you find a gem on the Clip Studio asset store. And sometimes that gem is a fish.
Sometimes it's a fish.
If it's not a fish, then you should try looking harder.
One of my favorite things from the asset store that I got are I use a lot of gradient maps. And so I got these gradients that are like shrimp colors.
Oh yeah.
And I love just tossing that on there at the end and just watching it crunchify my art to bits, and I'm like, ah, yes, this is the stuff. This is what I strive for.
Oh, to be shrimp colored.
Oh, to be shrimp colored.
Sometimes you overuse the highlight color. Gotta roll it back.
Oh, is there multiply on this? Ooh. But you know... Nope, not that one.
Ah!
She'll come back, she'll come back. Is that lock?
I wonder if I can do any color treatment. Can you clip?
Oh, I found it, I found it.
You found clipping?
I found clipping. It's the little box next to opacity.
I'm gonna do something.
Can I?
There we go. I just wanted to unify the colors a bit.
Yeah.
Whoops. The thing about Kato is that he is my son.
It's true.
And I would die for him.
Mm-hmm. It's like everybody has a favorite Zoldyck.
I'm assuming yours is Alika.
I'm obsessed with her.
She's perfect.
I already knew that I loved her before I knew her because I saw her design like years ago, and it proceeded to be like one of 3 things that I remembered knowing about Hunter x Hunter. Because I'm like, her design's just so cute.
I know, she's so cute.
She's this little baby girl. And then you tell me she's trans, and I'm like, okay.
She's trans
and perfect.
That's
my OC now.
She's mine now.
Thank you. Thank you, Togashi. Like, call me.
Kato is essentially my OC at this point. Like, I genuinely wonder if I've thought about...
You were starting to write the Kaluto arc.
Like, I genuinely wonder if I've thought about Kato more than Togashi has. Like, I spend nights awake in my bed just thinking, God, I love him. That's my son.
Sometimes you just need a little guy.
That's my son.
Yes.
Togashi put Kato in as a present to his wife. Yeah, he's a reference to Sailor Saturn. Like, the original design of him, like the 90s design of him, was literally just Sailor Saturn. Like, he got a redesign where he got all angular. But, in the original, he was literally just Sailor Saturn. Like, straight up. Also, there's a page of Sailor Moon where they're reading Hunter x Hunter. Like the manga, it's just there. It's just a manga that says
like,
HXH on the cover.
Honestly, goals, right?
Yes.
Because it's like, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, I feel like I would be best if I was... Hello? Everything disappeared for a second.
Oh yeah, they are reading the volume of Kurapika's covered in blood. I forgot, yeah, it has a specific number volume. And the cover of that volume is like very intense. Girls' night, let's read about Kurapika finding revenge. And not answering his phone.
Please answer your fucking phone.
It's okay, he has a baby now.
Like, I have no context for that. I'm like, I'll believe you.
Kurapika and Leorio have a child now.
See, I remember, because one of my other friends is like a really, really big Hunter x Hunter fan. Not the one that I watched it with, like another friend. And he, I remember like ages ago, he brought up like a clip from like, I think it was like, was it one of the movies maybe? And it had like Suit Kurapika.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be real, he was right in saying it really looked like Kurapika was like giving birth in this scene.
Yes.
Like, why am I watching like Kurapika have contraction pains?
There's also a Hunter x Hunter movie where Gon is saved through the power of love because Killua hugs him.
Oh, I see. I didn't watch them. I've heard they're not good.
I mean, there's the one where there's the girl with the doll.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't she have a crush on Gon or something, and Killua gets all jealous?
My god.
The movies are very, very
They're
much
movies.
Like Killua's a little gay boy with his little crush. Oh yeah, and Kuro uses Boku out of the movies. A travesty.
He's a what?
He uses Boku instead of Watashi. Do you understand the cultural significance of that, or are you just going, ah?
No, I know.
Okay, good. Because sometimes I do that. We're just
what do
like,
you mean,
yeah.
do I understand? You know, I was a weeb before you were.
I was a weeb in 2012, I think was my first weeb year.
Yeah,
my first true weeb year.
I was gonna graduate in a year in 2012, so...
I watched Shugokara.
No, I didn't want to copy this.
I cosplay Kyoko. Yes, I did! And she's still, that's still my best girl. Oh my god, it's 11 a.m.
Oh.
We should wrap it up!
Yeah.
Hang on, I have to add something. This is my headcanon. This is not supported by canon at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe in it. And Togashi, if you're gonna include Akato in the new chapters, I beg of you. I just need this one thing.
Yo.
This is all I need. It's simply all I need. Is I need him to call Alka One-chan. It's all I need.
Yeah. Listen, they're gonna be besties. It's gonna be real.
Listen, we don't know anything about how Kaluto feels about Alka except for this one little family relationship tree which says he envies her.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what that means yet. What does that mean, Togashi? Tell me. I need to know.
Tell me. Like, leave it in the comments below, because we know you watched
Togashi,
this.
please leave it in the comments below. Tell me what that means.
Because it's like, I thought about it too, because it's like, you know, you see that picture and it's like, maybe on surface level, you would think it's about Killua. Maybe. But also, that's also like the first time we see Alika.
Yes. I think it's also possible that he's envious of her power, like how strong she is.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's two main interpretations. One is that he's jealous of her relationship with Killua.
Right.
And the other one is that he's envious of how strong she is, how much power she has. Which we know that Kaluto has some... But we have evidence for both of these theories, which is that, do you know how I love, do you love how I know literally everything about Carlito that's ever happened to him in canon?
This is all in the document.
Which is that in the Chimera Ant arc, when we see him fighting the Ant Queen, the Queen, he expresses a real desire to be the strongest out of the Phantom Troop. He really wants to be the strongest. He really resents not being the strongest. So he clearly has a thirst for power, and like physical and like Nen strength. And then, but in that same arc, we also have him declaring that he'll do whatever it takes to get his brother back, which kind of seems to be about Killua.
And it could be.
Because there's but also, hear me out. What if because we know, okay, this is my headcanon. This is what I want to happen. Tagashi, if you're listening, take notes. I think, because we've already established that Illumi's needles can take memories of other people if they're implanted into your head, because that's what happened with Killua. And the reason Killua didn't immediately go to save Alaka after he broke out of his family's house, or didn't save her like all this time, was because Illumi had implanted a needle that fully just removed all of his memories of her.
Right.
So, like, and hear me out. We've never heard Carlito talk about Alaka. But I believe we've heard every other character in the Zoldyck family talk about Alaka.
Right.
So it's entirely possible we don't know what Carlito's relationship to Alaka is, apart from that little thing that says envies. And I just like to think that maybe I'd like to think they have a good relationship. Because number one, I think Alaka would relish being a big sister with everything in her being. I think Alaka being big sister to Carlito, perfect dynamic. Absolute perfect dynamic. I can't think of a better dynamic.
Yeah.
Like, and also, I'm also thinking storytelling-wise, which is more interesting? For Carlito to dislike Alaka or for Carlito to like Alaka? Which is more interesting story-wise? It's obviously more interesting if he likes Alaka, because he also likes his family. Because Killua has a very easy choice to make. Where would he rather have Alaka in his life or his family? Obviously he chooses Alaka. That's not a difficult choice for him to make. But for Carlito, it is trickier, because he likes being a Zoldyck, he likes his family. But if he also likes Alaka, then that gives him an interesting dynamic. It also gives Carlito a great dynamic in terms of Kurapika. Because, hear me out, we also don't really know how Killua feels about Carlito. Because we've seen Killua express his feelings towards every member of his family except Carlito, I think. Like, we know his relationship with his mother, we know his relationship with his dad, with his granddad, with Milky, with Illumi, with Alaka. We don't know about Carlito. We've only ever seen Carlito just kind of like mysteriously watching Gon, Kurapika and Leora like just walking up the mountain.
Yeah.
And like, Carlito is obviously very loyal to his mother, but he's also shown a lot of, like, Carlito clearly wants to be close with Killua in a way that the others don't really want to be. All of them kind of want to control Killua, whereas Carlito has only ever expressed, like, wanting to be friends with him, like, wanting to be close with him. And there's even a moment where, like, where someone says, it's Killua's friends. And Carlito has a like, no, it's Gon. Gon says to Carlito that they're Killua's friends. And Carlito has a little moment of being like, friends? Just like, quietly and wistfully. Like, he wants friends. He wants to be friends with Killua. So clearly they have a strained relationship. But hear me out. If Killua is like antagonistic towards all of his family, he would also be antagonistic to Karuto just on instinct. I've also put my pen down. I'm not drawing anymore.
That's okay. I'm still drawing, so you're good.
He would be,
There's still something happening in the stream.
He would probably be antagonistic to Karuto just instinctively because he's a member of the Zoldyck family. However, I don't know if Karuto would necessarily be antagonistic against Killua. Because he clearly wants to be close with Killua. And also, he says he'll do anything to get his brother back. We don't know what back means either. Either get his brother back as in like maybe they were closer when they were young and now Killua's abandoned him, they're not close anymore. Doesn't necessarily have to be get his brother back to the Zoldyck Manor. Because if his whole goal was just to get Killua back home, then he's doing a real roundabout weird way of doing that, you know?
Right.
Like, why would he join the Phantom Troop? Why would he do any of this?
Right.
Like,
you know, he's just having like a little boy moment.
Just a little boy moment. Especially since we know that Karuto, it hasn't been revealed in canon yet, but exactly what it is. But we know that Karuto has the ability to track and find people. That is something that part of his power can do. Because he was able to find the Nen, what was it? The Nen Exorcist.
Yes.
In Greed Island. I know literally everything that Karuto has ever done in canon. I'm realizing as these words are coming out of my mouth that I know literally every moment that he's ever been on screen.
It was really funny because whenever I engage with something that I'm like, okay, I know my friends love this, like I'm always on the lookout for like the characters they always talk about, right? So it's like for one of my friends, like he loves Pito, you know, another friend loves this character, and I'm like, I'm looking at Karuto and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Nomia's little guy. I wonder what he's up to. And it's like, you know, we see him, we get a glimpse of him.
Yeah, he shows up
in the
3 times. He's in the Zoldyck arc, he's in Greed Island, and he's in Chimera Ant. And each of those he's in like 1 to 2 episodes, and he's not a major character. Oh wait, he's also in Yorkshin. There's like 1 shot of him in Yorkshin. Because he and Illumi killed the 12 Dons. Or the 10 Dons? Was it 10 or 12? It might have been 10 because it might have been a joke on Tendon, which is a tempura dish. And that sounds like something Togashi would do. Tendon means a muscle, but tendon is also the name of a tempura over rice in Japan, in case you were wondering. So I just think that it's more interesting if Karuto likes Alaka. It's more interesting. It makes the family drama more interesting.
Yeah, it definitely like immediately creates more tension. Yes. Surprisingly enough.
Because also I think Alaka would immediately not want to antagonize Karuto. I can't imagine a world where Alaka is like scared of Karuto or doesn't want to be around him.
Right.
Like, even if Killua's like standoffish, like Alaka would be like, no, that's my little brother.
That I think she would be very excited to be a big sister.
Oh, 100%.
I imagine like she would probably be like a little clumsy with it in like a cute way.
Oh yeah. No, I've drawn like her picking him up by the cheeks.
No.
I've drawn a lot of them interacting because I think it's cute.
Yeah.
I just think Alaka, like being the second youngest is such a important position when you have one younger sibling. It's like, I'm the baby, except for that one. I'm not the baby with that one. That one's my baby. I just think it would be cute, and I think it would be an interesting family dynamic. And now that Illumi's also in the Phantom Troop, very intriguing. Is that a spoiler?
Right.
Chippy, I don't know if you know that.
I knew that.
Okay. But we saw Illumi and Karuto arrive on the big whale ship. which also provides conflict. I feel like that's a direct thing. Like, what a perfect moment to have exactly Kaluto have to choose between two things. Like, he either stays with Elmi, or he goes with Killua and Alka. And also, yes, Hisoka is just fully killing the Phantom Troop, which brings up a great point, which I don't think Togashi would just kill Killua's little brother off screen or in a one panel. Like, if Kaluto gets killed in like one panel or off screen, I will never forgive Togashi. Togashi, you have my word.
I was about to ask.
If you do that, you're dead to me.
Are you going to quit?
I will quit. I will never interact with Hunter again.
Like, I'll mention Hunter x Hunter on like one of our collab streams, and you'll just like cover your ears and say no.
La, 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 la. So much child jazz in the recent chapters. Yes, there has been.
Oh,
but
no.
just like, if Togashi killed Kaluto without going into his character or like anything, like there has been. Hi, Mama. Welcome. I'm talking about Kaluto. But if Togashi like killed Kaluto, because there are so many things coming for Kaluto right now, and I feel like if he just killed Kaluto without having him interact with Killua or Alka, I feel like, straight up, I'll say it, be bad writing. Because, you know what? I know everything that happens with Kaluto in canon. And guess what? That means I know all the shit that has been set up. Because guess what? It's not like Kaluto's just like a little side character who has like a little thing, like maybe has one thing that happens. No, he fully has a character arc that is not done. And I'm not like, being delusional. There's straight up stuff that he said that's like he's alluded mysteriously to, and we have never had an answer for it yet.
Yeah, I will say I've definitely like I definitely wouldn't put him in the same category of like secondary characters as I would like what's the other Zoldyck sibling?
Milky?
That's like not. Yeah.
like Milky has a role.
Like, moments. He has roles. He's, you know, kind of the butt of the joke.
Yes. It's like, I feel like Milky hasn't her character arc set up.
Right.
Milky's like, he is the way he is. We don't feel like he's gonna change. We don't need to see Alka interact with Milky to be like, oh, I wonder what their relationship is like. Like, we know. Like,
it's like we already know that he does not like her like the rest of the family.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too, where I'm on your side in saying I think Kaluto should like Alka just because it changes it shifts thing, right? Because otherwise it's like it's here's just another Zoldyck who does not like Alka. And I'm like, it'd get a little repetitive.
I think there is a world in which Kaluto, his like envy of Alka being close with Killua makes him antagonistic towards Alka, but not in the same way that the other Zoldicks are. I think that he could easily be switched around to liking Alka if like she showed him affection and kindness. I feel like he would be like, ah, shit.
Oh damn, I have a big sister.
I feel like I feel like there's a world in which Kaluto is so focused on his relationship with Killua that he views Alka as like an obstacle that's in his way. But I think Alka would not tolerate that.
No.
I think Alka would not acknowledge it or be like frightened of this guy. Also, can I point out, Chippy, something on your drawing?
Yeah.
What's the line of the side of her dress?
But where?
Hang on, let me get my... What's this line?
It kind of puffs out like that. I'm looking at ref. It does puff out like that.
Does it? Because I know what garment that is.
It goes out like that.
Oh, I know. Oh, okay. So what's happening? Okay, because I know what this garment is. basically what's happening is this is a garment that's... I see where you're seeing this reference. Basically, it's meant to just go... Hang on, I can draw it on cult over here. It's meant to just go like this. Like, it's basically just two rectangular strips that go over the shoulders.
Yeah.
But because of the gravity, it's kind of like slouching a bit here. So it's not actually puffed up, it's actually slouching.
It's just like a little more like that. Like you would still see like this little bit.
Yeah. Cause yeah, it's literally just like it would like, oh, you know what the part of the slouch is? It would bunch up around here and then go up like that, kind of. Or it would even like bend forward like that. But yeah, it doesn't bunch up around underneath her armpits, it like bunches up around here. Around her waist.
Yeah.
You get it.
I get it.
Should we end stream?
We should probably end stream. I'm just like, I keep rendering this Alika, like...
Listen, I've been talking about Kato, and you've been rendering Alika. But anyway, Tagashi, I know you're listening. And...
Yeah.
Listen, if you ever have writer's block, you're like, God, I just can't think of what to do with Kato's character. I have plenty of documents.
Yeah, if you're ever writing a fanfic and Kato happens to appear, but you're not entirely sure how to utilize him,
if you ever want
join the Discord.
If you ever want an annotated timeline of everywhere Kato was in canon, like where he was, what he was doing at every single moment in canon, in the timeline of Hunter x Hunter, just let me know. I have that. Yes, I do have a timeline of everywhere he's been in canon. Don't worry about it. It's so that when I wrote my fic that I wouldn't accidentally overlap and make something that didn't make sense, because it has to be canon compliant. Because I'm insane. Right. But leave a comment telling us your favorite bird. Remember when the stream was about birds?
We had a lovely, you know, we can maybe go through and just take a look at the things we've done. Yeah. Oh my god, I have so many fucking layers for this Alika, I'm sorry.
Oh no. She's gonna she's fading away.
She has somewhere she needs to be.
But there was the start.
Oh yeah, okay, let's go down to the start.
It was this.
Very cute.
It was saying hello, and then it was Garf.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad we did that in the right order.
Oh, and then there was also... Was it? Oh, I gave you control of the chat-dot lines.
Oh, yeah, let me...
There we go. I'm going to grow and change the person. Perfect. And then there was favorite birds.
Yep. I forgot about the bald idiot.
Bald idiot. Please, may I have croissant?
I love
this little bird, this little green bird down here.
My green Nandy Conyer.
Tips Fedora, Nandy Conyer.
Nandy Conyer.
I forgot I drew a turkey. He's just up
there. He's so mad. We got the Gala that's like serving over here.
Yeah, Gala serving. The yellow that I didn't fully erase kind of makes it look like it's sparkling.
Yeah. Like, fantastic. You know, he's wooing another bird right now.
Oh yeah. Fantastic.
Like, this Gala can kind of get it.
This Gala can get it, maybe?
Maybe.
And then grand finale.
And then grand finale.
I'll do it oh no.
The opposite way.
There she is. She faces back in. But thank you so much for joining me today, Chippy. And
yeah, it was fun.
I want to say thank you, and also to Cade, for both of you helping with me with my art block. Just being here to draw with me as I struggle.
I hope it helped to just like relax, doodle, chat about
honestly
random shit. I knew if I brought up Hunter, you would go off.
I was just like, oh no, I have to draw Hunter. Whatever shall I draw?
Whatever shall I draw?
Whoever could it be? Yeah, thanks for giving me an excuse to absolutely go off about Colorado. Listen, I'll go off. I'll bring up the documents. I have receipts.
I'm ready for the stream where you like make a whole PowerPoint about this.
I have to at some point. But Chippy, do you have anything to plug? How are commissions doing?
I should probably close my commissions too soon, but if you want to get in there, clock's ticking.
You really have
to. Be very busy. I'm gonna be very busy in June, so I'm probably not gonna accept anything new during the month of June. But I will accept stuff before then.
Fantastic. And I think, my stream schedule will go up at midday today. I scheduled it. I didn't make it yesterday because I was too busy playing Final Fantasy XIV. And that's the truth. And I'm being honest and vulnerable with you guys. No stream tomorrow or the day after because I've got business to do. I have business, I'm sorry. But there will be a stream on my Thursday.
They have a meeting with Togashi.
I have a meeting with Togashi.
Trip.
I have to go to Japan.
Yeah.
I also have to learn a lot more Japanese, so I will be studying. I have to translate my entire Kalata rent into Japanese.
Yeah. You have like multiple people on the document.
Yes. But thank you so much for joining. Yes, leave a comment with your favorite bird or your Kalata thoughts. Either or. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on my next stream. Chippy, do you want Atsunoa?
I haven't done this in a while. Atsunoa. Bye.
Bye.